Wow, what a night last night. Kelly securing promotion to the Premiership right at the end in a cracking game at Rugby Park. And today, it's just a big game for me. Motherwell play Rangers at Fir Park. We've got a chance to get bonus points that we wouldn't normally get. It's obviously a game where we're going into it not expecting to get anything. A lot's been made of the fact that Morelos and Roof are injured, but we know that Sakala and it and love a goal against Motherwell, so I'm not reading too much into that. But as always, we go on hope rather than expectation. Please remember that we're needing 1,000 subscribers, so please click that subscribe button. It'd be really helpful. And also the link in the description for the Kilt Walk, which I have tomorrow, raising money for Cerebral Palsy Scotland. But let's go to Fir Park and see what happens. Predictions after a lot of people before the game, but there's literally nobody in the shelter today, so it's only me and somebody else. So I mean, I don't think we'll get enough to do it. I'm going to say 3-1 Rangers. I think we'll find it hard today to go in it for us, but I think it might be tight, and then they've got a lot of players on the bench that can come on and hurt us, the likes of Kent and Aribo, so I think it might be tight for 60 minutes, and then Rangers will come through in the end. I hope I'm wrong though, and I hope Motherwell do get the victory, but I don't see it. But let's see what happens. Good to see the fully the south stand open today. Usually the away team would be coming down those steps, as you've seen through the season, but we're back to no restrictions. Which is good to see a bit of normality back, and thanks to all the Rangers fans for that ticket money, that'll be helpful. Here come the teams! I'm trying to get them, but there's one of them away. Motherwell and Rangers. I say, I tend not to get 2 up or 2 down with these games. Anything we're going to get is a bonus, but let's hope for a good performance. We can finish in New Orleans 6. Let's have a go. Come on, Motherwell. And we're off. There's a bit, yes. Back through the chair, Ross going to do that. But it's good to see he's pressing Rangers early on. A couple of wee moments in the game there. First of all, Elvis McGarry runs by ball of Barisic. Barisic goes down holding his face. The referee, the linesman, bizarrely gives an elbow. I don't know what else Elvis McGarry's meant to do. And then Rangers got their run in. Sakala slips in Diallo, and it's a great save by Liam Kelly, and to the corner there, nothing has happened. So we're about 10 minutes in, 11 minutes in, it's still nothing each. First thing you want to do against Old Firm is keep it tight for 20 minutes. We've not managed that. 1-0 to Rangers. Corner kick comes in. It's headed at the back stick. Kelly saves it. And then it's bundled over the line. I can't quite see PJ who's got the final touch, but that's not the important thing. All that matters is it's 1-0 to Rangers, and we've just kicked the ball straight out for kick off. Brilliant. Motherwell was equalised. Callum Tierney with a shot for the edge of the box. McGregor tips it wide, and it's resulted in this corner. Pull him fucking yeah. Oh no, man. Oh no, Dean. Well done, Dean. Well done, Dean. Oh no, man. There's a bit faulty here. No, I know. I know it's hard when you're playing Rangers, but Joe Effort's like a man down to do. Loses the ball, and then Rangers break up the other end, and Tavernier has a shot to goal. Or because Joe Effor's not tracked his man, thankfully it goes wide, but it's only a matter of time I think before Rangers make it 2 or 3, we've been dire. We have a game at Fir Park. Mulligan, 2-footed lunge on Dean Cornelius. 28 minutes into the game. Come on Motherwell. You're not going to get a better chance to get something against Rangers than this. Come on! Ross Tierney with a header! Great cross with Slattery! The biggest man in the park gets up, nods it into the net, 1 each against 10 men! Surely we take something for this! Surely! Come on! Half time, Motherwell 1, Rangers 1. I have to say it was a half or 2 halves if you can call it that. Rangers dominated the first 25-30 minutes, and I don't think for the sending off, I don't think we'd find ourselves back in this game, but am I complaining? Absolutely not. Since the sending off have been brilliant. I was wondering if Rangers were going to manage to just hang out, but the fact that we've got the goal before half time is vital. Slattery, Tierney and Shields have been our 3 best performers, and I'm just hoping that we're not going to get a better chance to beat Rangers. I mean, we've not beat them in 20 years in the league. You don't get a better chance than this, but if you're asking me right now, would I take a point? Absolutely, I'd take a point. Anything that you get for this game is a bonus. So let's see what the second half has in store. Just got a wee bit of news there. My dad's in hospitality, so he's selecting the man of the match, and I have to go in and present the man of the match award at the end of the game. So get a wee bit of that at the end of the game. Here's hoping that we can get a result though, because I don't really want to get in there if we get beat, to be honest. 2-1 to the 10 men of Rangers. Sakala skips clear, slips it to right. He fires low, past Liam Kelly. How is that? It's the 10 men, man. And they've come out scored within 2 minutes. Shite. Penalty Rangers. Was that a penalty? I need to see it again. Honestly, I need to see it again. I don't know if Bevis Wagami just gets a toe on the ball, but if he doesn't, it's a stonewaller. And the real beauty in this game here, if this goes in. So here's hoping Liam Kelly can save it. And they try again. Having a goal. The game against 10 men. I'm very sorry, I've tried to bring you updates this second half, but nothing's happened at all. If anybody's wondering why Ross Tierney got man of the match, I just gave him it for his goal really. I don't think anybody in Motherwell's colours has really shone. I was torn between him and Slattery at the end, but I went for Tierney because of his goal. We've got 13 minutes to get back in it, we need to do something. Now, I thought we were going to get a chance there, that's why I stopped. Hit it, lads! Right side by one of the match. Oh, he's gave the ball away, he's definitely not getting it now. 3-1 Rangers. I said 3-1 at the start of the game and it was 3-1 at Rangers. No complaints, got what we deserved. Never showed up second half at all. Rangers won out, deserve winners with 10 men. And we move on to 3 big games now. And the push for Europe. We'll do the ratings in the house.
Ross, thank you very much for joining us. We will keep it brief. I know you're heading home as quickly as possible here. Tell us about the 90 minutes gone past there for you.
Yeah, it was disappointing result, but I think it was got a goal in Fir Park for the first time, so it's good to start at home. So it was a decent header, I think, but you know, we'll run over 3 points.
4 massive matches for us starting next week. Tannadice, Dundee United away. I take it that there's a bit of resolve in the dressing room for the boys to go and get the points that are required and get 5th minimum so that we're in Europe next season.
Yeah, obviously next week we take positives today, but we're still a bit disappointed after the result today, but we'll get a good week of training when we go again next week.
Absolutely. Ross, thank you very much for joining us this afternoon.
So let's rate the experience. Start off with the game as a whole. Listen, I thought it was a very poor game of football. Not much in it. I mean, Rangers, I'm trying to think if Liam Kelly had much to do apart from pick the ball at his neck. I think he had one save in the first half that I can remember. Same with McGregor. I think McGregor only had the shot for Slattery. There was nothing much in the game at all. Very poor game of football. And I've said that a lot about Motherwell this season. That seems to be the story of our season. The games involving us are just dying to watch. I mean, we're sitting slinging balls into the channels and this, that and the next thing, and it's like you're playing against 10 men, particularly when they go down to 10 men. Move the ball side to side, frustrate them, and then you come out second half and you can see the goal within 2 minutes. It's no ideal from a Motherwell perspective. So as for the game, I'm only going to give it a 4 out of 10. And that's a lucky 4 out of 10 because it was absolutely honking to watch. Atmosphere, in terms of atmosphere, Rangers fans generate good noise, so that's going to get it the higher end of between 1 and 10. Motherwell fans didn't have much to chant about, so it's kind of average. Rangers fans got behind their team, made a lot of noise, but because of the noise that they make and how loud it can be, I'm going to give it a 7. The noise that they generate is unbelievable at times. Obviously they were happy with their team going out 3-1 winners, particularly having gone down to 10 men. I thought a couple of the players were brilliant, and we're going to go on to that now with the opposition performance. I thought Rangers were good. They go down to 10 men. They managed to find space, even having a man less on the park, which is baffling to me. I think the second half they changed it to a 4-1-4-1, because I thought after we scored we had them on the ropes a wee bit. Could have been in half time 2-1 up, but wasn't to be. And I thought that Rangers, when they changed it the second half to that 4-1-4-1, they looked really good, and Scott Wright, very impressive. And if you're looking at it from a Rangers perspective, they've not played any of their star players really. You've got Kent missing, they brought Aribo on, brought Lundstrom on, but the Jack missing as well. So you look at it from their perspective, they've got to be very happy with that performance. And the opposition, I'm going to give them an 8 out of 10. Thought they were great. You can see why they're in the semi-final of the Europa League, and all the best to them in that bench. And I think it's only good for Scottish football that these sides do well, because I know that Motherwell aren't going to qualify themselves. So if Rangers can get the coefficient up for the zone, we can get a group stage place through the coefficient ranking, then in years to come, then yes please, I'll take that. But no, 8 out of 10 for Rangers to go down to 10 men and to win the game the way they did. They should be relatively happy with that, I think. Now on to the referee's performance. Now I may take some stick from Motherwell supporters for this, right? If you send off Balogun, you have to send off Oyala, because the challenges are the same. They're both one-footed, but they both go in at a speed, and I think the both of them warrant the same punishment. If you book one, you book the other. If you send one off, you send the other off. They're very similar challenges. I just think with the fact that how close a gap there was between Balogun and the challenge between the player maybe made the referee's mind up, but I think if you're giving a yellow, yeah, you've got to give Balogun a yellow. For me, that's just my opinion. Now, if you think I'm wrong, feel free to disagree with that, but no. I think that the referee got those decisions wrong, to be honest. I think 2 yellow cards would have sufficed, or as I say, 2 reds. As for the penalty, never a penalty in a million years. Never a penalty kick. And Bevis Mugabe wins the ball. At that point we're 2-1. We were still in the game at 2-1. The minute they score that makes it 3-1, we're out of the game, so that completely takes the game away from us. When it goes to the same penalty at Rangers, get your gifts out, get your tweets out. It happened again, and I don't think it was. And if I'm Bevis Mugabe, I'm very annoyed at that decision being given against me. After having made such a recovery run. So yep, I'm only going to give the referee Nick Walsh a 2 out of 10 for he was really poor. So that brings you overall experience. for today's game at 22 out of 40. Before I go, thanks to today's match ball sponsor, Indigo Communications. They gave me the opportunity to pick the man of the match. I went with Ross Tierney. As you can see, there'll be a photograph of me and Ross appearing on screen now, and a photograph of the match ball, signed match ball from the Motherwell squad, which I was gifted by Ross. Thankfully, he could have took it, but he said, "Do you want it?" I thought, why not give it away to you guys? All you have to do is click that subscribe button and leave a like on the video as well, if you can. I mean, and you'll be in with a chance to win the signed match ball from the Motherwell squad. But no, disappointing day. It's been a disappointing year, but here's hoping with 3 big games coming up, we can get those European spots and find our way into 5th. All the best to Rangers for the Europa League venture against Leipzig. Always support the Scottish teams in Europe, Rangers and Celtic, so here's hoping that you can get through to the final, and I'll catch you in the next one. I don't really look forward to these Motherwell games anymore, but it's a drug, you can't get rid of it. I'll see you in the next one, guys.